Alors... Allez, c'est parti. Ouais, je vais très bien. Allez. C'était bien, salut tout le monde, donc c'est Jaden Notice, donc on se retrouve ce matin pour un petit live sur NBA 2K25, donc nous sommes partis sur la version PS5, donc let's go. Bon, je vous garantis pas d'avoir un très beau match parce que mon joueur est encore très faible.
Look at this, fans are already pumped up, and the energy is visibly escalating outside of this venue. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Wiggins, Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, we've got George. He's out there with Song. Jordan Poole is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the 2 guard. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you...
Allez les gars. Ça passe bien.
Ryan's checked in for Miami.
Stop it. And set the tone.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo's going to win out.
To the middle. Here's Song. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
In the corner, it's MP.
Merde.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line. And Poole, no good on that one.
Genre, il est pas ouf, 62 général, les gars.
is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Who's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And Poole just deadly from three.
Miami trailing. Mitchell outside. He's looking for Bryant and finds him. And it's in there.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Poole. He's got 9. Pass to Kispert. And here's George. Ball's knocked loose. Robinson on the wing. MP outside. Now Mitchell. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Right block shot. It's hauled in by George.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Kispert kicks to Poole. Inside, here's George. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 10 points for George.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now, MP. Anderson outside. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 2.
That's a pretty good look from Kyle Anderson. Good form as he squares up and knocks down one from the perimeter.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Covered by Mitchell. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
That one goes in. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
And here's Poole for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against Atlanta. Here's Bryant. The layup missed. Washington's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Now, here's Poole. He's got 11. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 13.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a deep 3 from MP. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's
J'ai un joueur de merde, de toute façon, ça va.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Sean Holmes out there with George. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And here is Brogdon after Tyler Hero hitting the 3 to the paint. Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Hero. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Heat. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Love with the screen on George. Here's Anderson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Here's Brogdon. Off to a good start. Start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Mais comment je fais pour louper ça? Frère, joueur de merde que j'ai là!
No good. Washington trailing. Brogdon the pass to George. Now Holmes. Back to George. Wizards passing it around. So they take.
T'es en train de me saouler, franchement, j'ai un joueur de merde, ça me saoule.
The lead. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
Everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
They're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Now, here's Brogdon. Following the miss by MP. And here is Hero. His last outing, we saw him 4 in 22. Bryant dishes to Anderson to the inside. Hero, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Here's Brogdon. He dents the rim with a two-hand
L'énerve, c'est que ça force à mettre acheter des thunes pour monter tes joueurs, c'est abusé.
Having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that
Et là, franchement, mon joueur, il est pas ouf.
who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here is Bryant after the basket by Washington.
Mais je l'aime tout, mais je l'aime tout. Ça m'énerve, ce joueur, c'est de la merde.
Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Hero.
Mais force à acheter des trucs aux gens.
Wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Kispert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. Ryan against Brogdon. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always... With a whole new group out there now. The Heat also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Duncan Robinson. And MP subbed in for Hero. Off the inbound. Bryant's shot is off. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Middleton finds Poole. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
Here's Poole. And here's the
En train de me saouler. Franchement, le jeu, en fait, j'adore le jeu, mais là, ce qui m'énerve, c'est que pour commencer, ça force à mettre des sous dans le jeu pour avoir un bon joueur. Et ça, c'est un truc qui m'énerve.
Wiggins kicks to Burks. George against Adebayo. And it's Wiggins missing. From the Wizards, they're shooting. Certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The three from Poole. Again, the miss by Poole. It's a close game here in Washington. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat. Burks for three. Good on the triple. Burks has got 18 points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
So it's Washington now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Adebayo down low. Defended by George. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Bam averaged 5 assists per game during that breakout campaign in 2020, and he's at it again.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Czar, top of the key. Pass to George. George with the screen on Burks. Harrington, that's good. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
MP passes to Burks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Wizards with the lead. Middleton outside. Poole with it. He had 19 points in the win against Atlanta. Wiggins with some nice D.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Washington Wizards. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2 right now. They wanted more.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
When I look at the Wizards, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Alors on se retrouve pour un petit unboxing.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a one-point game. On the change here. MP's checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Bonjour être humain.
Salut deuxième comme ça.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to MP. Here's Ware. Now, here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. And again, it's the Heat missing. Wizards have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And George kicks to Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. There's the pick. Lays it up off the glass. Poole's got 24.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Here's MP. Pass to Hero. Back to Wiggins. Here's Ware. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Poole. Adebayo with a screen on Middleton. Here's Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
George passes to Poole. And here's George. Pass to Poole. And it's off from three-point range. Ryan against Poole. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
The defense is...
Oh là là.
Tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Je suis en train d'être sur ton live alors que je suis en cours.
Oh là là, c'est pas bien.
Down low, here's Poole. Great pass to set up the way-in. And it's a three-point Wizards lead.
Poole cashing in from the shallow end.
Miami's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Hero from long range. Rebounded by the Wizards. Middleton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Carrington. Inside.
C'est le dernier jour, m'en fous.
C'est le dernier jour de quoi?
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
MP finds Adebayo. Now Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Trains the three-pointer. Hero's got 12 in the game.
Now you have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Burks, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Here's Kispert. 13 points in the game. Middleton outside. Back to Brogdon. From deep three-point land. Good, and the assist goes.
Ils mettent que des 3 points. C'est abusé.
Je cours.
Ah, vous êtes excellent là, l'océan.
Take that from them today. Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Bryant. The rebound by
Putain, mais quel jeu! J'ai vraiment un joueur de merde. C'est ça que j'ai dit tout à l'heure, Tonnerre, c'est sa force, mais des excellents jeux pour avoir un bon joueur. Et j'aime pas ça. Mon joueur, il est qu'à 62 général, tu veux que je fasse quoi? Les jeux, j'adore, ils sont tous bien, mais quand tu commences à être un joueur de 60, ce qui souffre, c'est que ça te force à mettre des tunas dans le jeu pour pouvoir avoir un bon joueur. Je trouve ça un peu chiant.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight.
Hélène, je rigole, je suis en pause, mais j'y vais bientôt y retourner.
Ah, ok.
Now, here's MP. Back to Hero from outside the arc. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Washington. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Up top, Kispert. Clock at 6. And it's Malcolm Brogdon.
Mais ils
De toute
abusent sur
façon,
les...
j'ai un oral aujourd'hui.
Ah, ok.
Beyond the arc in the third for Washington.
Ils abusent des 3 points,
The
c'est...
Heat trail by 5. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 23 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Here's Koulibaly. It's Brogdon on the wing. Over MP. And Ware pulls it down.
Bravo, j'y retourne, bon courage.
Merci.
The Heat shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Burks looking around.
PS incroyable le son.
Ah bah, on me doute bien. Hein.
Rebound.
Toujours dans le basket.
And there's a minute 45 left.
Ah, le son de... Ah non, le son ok que je t'envoyais hier. Ouais.
Middleton against Burks. Middleton, the pass to Song. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists in the game.
Avec lui, c'est pas moi qui chantais, c'est mon pote, moi j'ai écrit le texte.
Already kicking in for Sarr.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Washington making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and Smart subbed in for Chris Middleton.
La batterie. La batterie du casque.
1:27 left in the third quarter of the...
Hop là, désolé. Hop. Là, je remettais le son de mon casque. Ah bah oui, j'ai fait de la merde. C'est de ma faute, désolé.
Upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Brogdon kicks to Kispert. No good with the triple. The Heat shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Mitchell's shot is good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
MP against Smart. Brogdon scanning the floor. Back to Kispert. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
The Wizards with the lead. Brogdon outside. One on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
Le match il est serré, 97-96.
Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
Ah ouais, voilà mec, désolé les gars.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Corey Kispert is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Champagnie in its center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And good that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Hero from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
Taylor, il fait ce match.
After hitting a three earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Smart passes to Kispert.
Voilà, pour l'instant, c'est pas ouf.
Brogdon outside. Kispert setting the pick for Brogdon. The rebound by Anderson. Miami trailing. Robinson on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant.
Ah putain, mais je suis vraiment nul. C'est chiant d'avoir un joueur à 60 comme ça. À mes distances, je les mets tous habituellement.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Smart with the steal.
Franchement, j'en ai marre. Je dis, les deux équipes, et toi, dès le début, ça te force à mettre des sous pour avoir un bon joueur.
The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Outside Hero. Fires high post and off the front iron, and in it goes. Hero's got 15 points in just the second half. Brogdon the pass to Champagnie. Pass to Koulibaly. Outside to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Outside Robinson. MP outside. Love with the screen for Anderson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Smart. And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with this team. Poole's checked in for the Wizards. And Miami also making a switch. Burks, he's checked in for Robinson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, and they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Anderson finds Hero. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Burks on the wing. It's up a three, and the three ball is good. And now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Pass to Poole. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Burks has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Poole against Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole. But really, you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that. And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Pass to Burks. Love with the screen on Middleton. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And another basket for Miami.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Kispert with it. Back to Poole. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Bryant.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's good, 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Poole. In the corner, Middleton with it. Now Kispert from past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Kispert's got 5 points now this quarter.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Poole against MP. Love with the screen for Hero. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. For Washington, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Middleton, the pass to Sarr. Pass to Poole. Beyond the arc. And it's Bryant with the rebound. The Heat have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Love kicks to Hero. Back to Love. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Hero. Kispert with the bucket.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. making a switch here. George is checked in. And then for Miami.
Ouais, bah on est perdu. Oh là là, on fait que de paumer.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play.
Quand mon joueur sera plus fort, ça sera mieux, mais là...
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this,
Mais attention, moi j'ai mangé qu'à 14h.
25 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide, which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Good game, MP.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Ouais, bah sur ce les amis, j'aurais été live ici, j'espère que ce live vous aura plu. Si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à mettre le pouce vert, c'est toujours plaisir. Et nous on se retrouve très vite pour un prochain live, ce soir normalement sur Clair Obscur. Donc je vous dis bonne soirée, bonne fin de matinée à vous, bon après-midi et à ce soir sur Clair Obscur. Allez, ciao tout le monde!